Hello and welcome to a fresh new episode of Science Monitor, our weekly update on all that is happening in the field of science and technology in and around the country. We have many exciting stories in store for you today, but let us begin with the headlines. Indian impression at the NASA Rover Challenge. 2 among 4 Indian teams bag awards. Cytosin nanoparticles and immune response. Researchers decipher the link. Optical coherence tomography. RRCAT Indore developed technique of imaging. In our In Focus segment today, we will discuss about Earth Day and its implications. And in our special segment, Career in Science, we will tell you how you can become a nuclear scientist. And now the news in detail. Laboratories with intense brainstorming sessions, designs of rovers exploring distant planets, sounds from the pages of a science fiction. Absolutely not. This was also pretty much the scenario at the recently held NASA Rover Challenge. What is more, 4 Indian teams were a part of the prestigious challenge, of which 2 teams have brought laurels of awards. Let us see this report.
Indian acumen in space science and technology is well known. The point was proved once again by the 4 Indian teams who competed in NASA's Rover Challenge at the Davidson Center for Space Exploration this year. Yes, 4 groups of Indian students were among the 80 teams from various parts of the world like US, Italy, Germany, Mexico, Colombia, Russia and Puerto Rico who participated in NASA's Human Exploration Rover Challenge 2016. The challenge, which required the participants to create human-powered rovers to explore the surface of Mars, distant planets, asteroids or moons, aimed to encourage research and development of new technology for future space missions among students. The teams from India included the teams from the Mukesh Patel School of Technology, Management and Engineering, Maharashtra, Indian Institute of Technology, Roorkee, Satyabhama University, Tamil Nadu, and Skyline Institute of Engineering and Technology, Uttar Pradesh. The teams were competing for various categories of awards like Best Design, Rookie Team and the Pit Crew Award, along with designing and fabricating their own wheels and designing a special mechanical arm or grabber for collecting samples. While the team from Mukesh Patel School of Technology, Management and Engineering won the Best Report Award. Among the university division, the team from IIT Roorkee won the Pit Crew Award, university division finishing the line with a time of 17 minutes 24 seconds.
Cytosin is a naturally occurring biopolymer. It is widely known for its variety of uses, ranging from use as a biopesticide to use in winemaking and biomedical applications. Now, taking a step further in this area, a team of Indian researchers have deciphered how cytosin nanoparticles can boost immune response in plants and act as a disease control agent. More in this report.
It is an interesting question to ask. Have we traded human health for crop health? While humongous quantities of chemicals are sprayed to protect crop plants from diseases, many human diseases are results of the harmful effects of these very chemicals. Researchers looking for a non-toxic, organic solution has stumbled on one potential answer: cytosin. Cytosin, a natural biopolymer found in nature, is known for its unique properties. Commercial Cytosin is derived from the shells of shrimp and other sea crustaceans. In the recent years, researchers have been fascinated by the property of Cytosin to act as a natural biopesticide and as an elicitor to induce plant growth and disease resistance. While the disease resistance role of Cytosin is well studied, a group of researchers from the University of Calcutta under the leadership of Dr. Krishnendu Acharya have for the first time demonstrated how nanoparticles of Cytosin can be used as an organic plant protectant. The team, who has been studying the effects of Cytosin nanoparticles or CNP on leaves of Camellia sinensis or tea plant, have come up with astonishing results. The team has demonstrated how treatment with CNP enhances the plant's immune response through increased production of defense enzymes, antioxidants and phenols, and activation of defense-related genes.
The nanoparticle-based delivery system may provide better response at the quantitative level of the already reported immune modulator elicited by Cytosin. Cytosin nanoparticle has better bioaccessibility compared to Cytosin, and its bioaccumulation level in plant cell is distinctly higher compared to Cytosin. Cytosin nanoparticle can serve as a more potent and cost effective. This is very important, and common people can produce it in their kitchen. They don't need so much laboratory sophistication to develop this thing, which may be utilized as an elicitor, and this elicitor can be produced by the common people for future disease management in plants.
According to results, measurement of enzyme levels and gene activity in tea plants treated with CNP shows increased level of defense enzymes like peroxidase, polyphenol oxidase, phenylalanine ammonia lyase, beta-1, 3-glucanase, etc. According to researchers, the production is much more than that observed in leaves treated with plain Cytosin instead of nanoparticles. Similarly, the levels also show 33 to 40% increase in antioxidant enzymes like superoxide dismutase and catalase, along with phenolic compounds like flavonoids, nitric oxide, and also increased activity of defense-related gene expression. The study, which is a first of its kind on the immune effects of Cytosin nanoparticles, has been published in Nature Scientific Reports. So it may be time to bid goodbye to chemical insecticides and pesticides, as the study opens up new avenues of an eco-friendly, non-toxic agent for controlling plant diseases.
Development of optical techniques for biomedical imaging is a hot topic among researchers worldwide today. Of particular interest in this field is the optical coherence tomography used to image biological tissues. In this field, researchers of Raja Ramanna Center for Advanced Technology, Indore, have developed a fiber optical setup of OCT. Let us know more about this technique.
Medical diagnosis today has advanced so far that experts can examine the human body at micro levels of molecules. While techniques like X-ray and CT scan provide for non-invasive diagnosis of disorders, optical imaging techniques have also emerged as a boon in this context. Optical imaging has made micro-level analysis of biological tissues possible in order to understand the functioning and disorders of biological systems. Working in the field of optical imaging techniques, a team of researchers at the Raja Ramanna Center for Advanced Technology, Indore, has developed an optical coherence tomography technique for 3D mapping of vascular tissues.
ऑप्टिकल कोहेरेंस टोमोग्राफी को हम ऑल्सो यूज़ कर रहे हैं टिश्यू वेस्कुलेचर के लिए। उसमें इफेक्टिवली जब ब्लड फ्लो कर रहा है या कोई चीज़ फ्लो कर रही है तो उससे इंटेंसिटी फ्लक्चुएशंस होंगे। जहाँ पे नहीं है वहाँ पे इंटेंसिटी रिलेटिवली कांस्टेंट रहेगी और जहाँ फ्लो हो रहा है वहाँ पे इंटेंसिटी फ्लक्चुएशन होंगे। इसको एक्सप्लॉइट करके वी कैन गेट ए 3-dimensional मैपिंग ऑफ द वेस्कुलेचर।
The OCT technique, which uses a combination of two instruments, namely lasers and fiber optics, has much higher resolution than X-ray or CT scan and can analyze the samples of smallest possible micron size. The setup can be made to contact the skin and the cells, and tissues can be monitored on the screen real time. Presently, experts are using the instrument to visualize and understand the process of tissue regeneration in wounds.
हम लोग ये एक्सप्लॉइट करते हैं कि जब वुंड्स में होता है तो ये कोलेजन मैट्रिक्स है जो कनेक्टिव टिश्यू प्रोटीन कोलेजन है वो डिस्टर्ब होती है एंड कोलेजन इज़ बायरिफ्रिंजेंट तो इससे बायरिफ्रिंजेंट से फ़र्क पड़ता है। एंड अगर हम पोलराइजेशन सेंसिटिव ऑप्टिकल कोहेरेंस टोमोग्राफी इसमें इफेक्टिवली ये है कि हम दो ऑर्थोगोनल पोलराइजेशन पे इमेज दे रहे हैं, उससे हम टिश्यू के बायोफ्रिंजेस के बारे में जानकारी पता कर सकते हैं और बिना हिस्टोलॉजी के कैसे वुंड हील कर रहा है उसके बारे में जानकारी मिल जाती है।
This will help them understand the process of tissue formation in healthy individuals and why tissues fail to form in wounds under certain conditions of diseases.
And now it is time to take a short break. We'll be back with more science news. Stay tuned. Welcome back. You're watching Science Monitor. Let us now have a look at some important science and technology activities happening in India and abroad in our next segment, Science Express.
In a major step towards tiger conservation, a 3-day Asia Ministerial Conference on Tiger Conservation was organized in New Delhi recently. The event saw the participation of more than 700 conservation experts, ministers and senior officials from 15 tiger range countries. During the event, India called for international collaboration on tiger conservation. The call was made by Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi while speaking at the inaugural session, who called for all the nations to join hands to check poaching. During their recent visit to India, British royals Prince William and Kate Middleton met young entrepreneurs in Mumbai. The royal couple visited a gallery showcasing Indian innovations and state-of-the-art technologies. They also interacted with top Indian entrepreneurs including Anand Mahindra and others. Applauding the innovative spirit of Indian researchers and entrepreneurs, Prince William also announced the Tech Rocket Ship Awards to encourage young and innovative minds. In what comes as a relief, Indian Meteorological Department has declared that monsoon rains in India are expected to be above average in 2016. According to the prediction, rains in 2016 would be 106% of the long-term average, as El Nino, a warming of the eastern Pacific Ocean that leads to dry spells in South Asia, is diminishing, giving rise to La Nina, in which the same waters cool.
The Earth will not survive but for its cover of vegetation. With the depleting forest covers and increasing urbanization, the consequences like greenhouse effect are evident. This is the inspiration behind dedicating this year's World Earth Day to the theme Trees for the Earth. What are the implications of Earth Day and how is the world gearing up to celebrate the spirit of Earth this World Earth Day on 22nd of April? Let us explore in our next segment, In Focus.
Earth, our home. Home to millions of diverse life forms like us, humans. Earth holds the honor of being one and only in many aspects. The only planet with liquid water on its surface. The only planet at a perfect distance away from Sun to maintain habitable temperature. The only planet with the perfect atmosphere containing oxygen and the correct atmospheric pressure. Above all, the only planet which is known to sustain life. What is more, Earth is the only planet whose name does not derive from the Greek or Roman mythology, but from Old English and Germanic. What is more interesting is to note that civilization as we know it has existed on the Earth only for the last 6,000 years. While Earth itself is 4.5 billion years old. But shocking as it is, that within a short span of 6,000 years, humans have destructed the planet more than all the other species combined together. It was not until the 1970s that the world recognized the need of focusing on environmental issues and voicing the need of conservation in the form of World Earth Day. World Earth Day is an annual event celebrated on 22nd April and dedicated to the cause of environmental protection. The event is coordinated globally by the Earth Day Network and celebrated in more than 193 countries each year. Earth Day Network has a permanent Indian program called the EDN India, headquartered in Kolkata. This year, as the movement enters its 46th year, the World Earth Day is dedicated to the theme Trees for the Earth. The theme of the National Earth Day this year calls for planting of 7.8 billion trees for and giving up the use of fossil fuels. The idea is to encourage the creation of 100% renewable cities. While in few parts of the world, Earth Day is celebrated on the March equinox, United States Senator Gaylord Nelson announced April 22nd as the World Earth Day as an environmental teach-in 1970 in order to maximize participation on school and college campuses as it did not fall during exams or spring breaks. Every year, the World Earth Day is dedicated to various environmental themes and sees the participation of millions across the globe in various events to raise environmental awareness. As activists gear up to celebrate the spirit of Earth, this Earth Day, we can be sure that planting trees and cutting down fossil fuels will have a significant impact on the Earth and will serve as the foundation of a cleaner, healthier, and more sustainable planet for all. But let us also not forget that celebrating the spirit of Earth is not just a matter of a day. After all, Earth is the only home we have.
From Homi Jahangir Baba to Raja Ramanna and Anil Kakodkar, India has a rich heritage of researchers who have dedicated their lives to nuclear research so as to make the world a better place. Does the invisible world of atomic and subatomic particles excite you? Do you also believe that nuclear energy has far more potential towards benefiting mankind than waging wars? Do you aspire to become a nuclear scientist? Well, here we tell you how.
The world and everything visible and invisible in it is composed of millions of atomic and subatomic particles. These invisible units make up the universe and holds the key to its origin and the energy that drives it. The specialized branch of study that delves into this invisible atomic world to understand the nature, function and application of atomic particles is called the nuclear science. Generally, we relate nuclear science to weapons and warfare, but in today's world, nuclear science has a far bigger role to play. While nuclear engineering finds immense application in the energy sector, it also spans various other branches. Nuclear medicine focuses on developing special techniques for the diagnosis and treatment of diseases like cancer. Nuclear science also finds application in agriculture for management of fertilizer applications, creation of new varieties of crops, and pest control. The science is also used in food industries, pollution analysis, manufacture of machines and materials, in navigation beacons, checking wells of new gas and oil pipeline systems, etc. After studying science with physics till 12th, you can pursue nuclear science as a subject in graduation, post-graduation and PhD. Some of the reputed institutions offering courses in various aspects of nuclear science are as follows: the BARC Training School, Mumbai; Saha Institute of Nuclear Physics, Kolkata; Homi Bhabha National Institute, Mumbai; IITs at Bombay, Madras and Kanpur; School of Nuclear Energy, Gandhinagar; SRM University, Chennai; Manipal College of Allied Health Sciences; Amity Institute of Nuclear Science and Technology; Center for Nuclear Medicine, Punjab University, and many other institutes across the country. On finishing the course, the prospects are many. One can either become a nuclear engineer, working in laboratories, plants, universities and government agencies, or a nuclear physicist, undertaking research in the public or private sector, or a nuclear medicine technologist in a leading medical institution.
Well, that is all for this episode of Science Monitor. Do tell us how do you like our program. You can send your feedback and suggestions. Our email ID is news@vigyanprasar.gov.in. You can also write into us at Vigyan Prasar, C24, Qutub Institutional Area, New Delhi 110016. Well, that is all for today. We'll be back with fresh news stories on science and technology again next week. Till then, stay tuned to Rajya Sabha TV and think scientific. Bye-bye.